parable of the sower. In the Bible, Jesus told many stories. These stories are called parables. You may remember, a parable is a story with a hidden meaning. Jesus was by Lake Galilee when very large crowds gathered and surrounded him, eager to hear what he had to say. So Jesus got into a boat. He went up close to the shore while the crowd stood on the water's edge. Jesus then told them this parable. A farmer was scattering seed, and some fell on the path. Birds swooped down and ate up the seed on the path. Some seed fell on rocky soil where it started to grow but could not take root. When the sun came up, it scorched the seed and it withered. Other seed fell among thorns, which grew up and choked the plants, so they did not bear grain. The remaining seed fell on good soil and produced a crop. Some seeds bore grain that produced 30 times more. Some seeds were 60 times more productive. Some produced 100 times more grain. Jesus told the crowds, "Whoever has ears, let them hear." Later the disciples asked Jesus, "Why do you teach in parables?" Jesus said, "I tell people in parables because it helps them remember what I teach, and it also helps them to think deeply about the meaning of what I say." He went on to say, "Listen to what the parable of the sower means. The seed the farmer sows is like God's word. Some people are like the seed that falls on the path. As soon as they hear what God says, bad things swoop down and take it away. Others are like the seed sown in rocky places. They hear what God says with joy, but as they have no root, when troubles come, they quickly fall away. Some are like the seed sown among thorns. They hear what God says, but the worries of life, the deceitfulness of wealth, and the desire for other things make them unfruitful. But others are like the seed sown on good soil. They hear God's word and obey it. They produce a harvest of good as they live for God, some 30 times bigger, some 60 times, and some 100 times bigger.